of is made. Smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
What it do, people? You're now tuned in.
Popovich.
Popovich
TV. Oh yeah.
We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling back up in here one more again. So if it's your first time, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. To everybody else, you already know. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. And we is in the end game, people. And we in the end game because TyresE said what he said. He stood on business, as they say. And right as we kick off for most, or for some, I should say, Black History Month, which I know I'm rocking with Morgan Freeman. I don't celebrate Black history. I don't think it's even a thing. Not to say we shouldn't celebrate and, strive for excellence, etc., and woo, and Go see the other video. But as some roll out, again, Black History Month, he trolling us a little bit, what I mean, with the Mexican, what is it? I was about to say CGI, but I guess, how they be doing now. You know what I mean? It's trolling on the internet, it's spinning in the clip. And pretty much for those that don't know what he said and what he stood on business, he pretty much said that he wished he was born a Latino. He liked the Latino community. Is grounded in family, loyalty, businessmen. The women represent the dream. They grind, they hustle, they do whatever it takes to stick together against all odds. Like, Like, I go against all odds. Like, all eyes on me. I live a life as a thug nigga until the day I die. Like, all eyes on you. And he pretty much, he mentions the Jewish community, he mentions the Islamic community, pretty much just saying, the Jewish community eat every Friday together. He ain't mentioned Thanksgiving, but this is my show. We unscripted, we live, we rolling. A lot of us wait till the Thanksgiving and the holidays, shit they push on us. Yeah, he they eat every Friday together. It's a lot that could be said for that. It's a lot that could be learned from that. Then he in the Islamic community, they big on family too, with the father figure leading from the front. And then he went on to point out some things about us, and when you look in the mirror, but you black. Right, you want to go to South Africa, Danny Glover and apartheid and all that, and I plainly say that on the show, but it reminds me of when I was going to the parent-teachers meeting and going to a lot of these schools, right, in these inner cities, but mainly dealing with, obviously my personal situation. You see a lot of the parents who kids is bad, who kids is showing ass, who kids is slow, who kids, don't really take education serious. They come and they blame the school for everything that their children do. For every little thing. They don't take no accountability. They don't take no responsibility. Yet little Johnny, yet little Ray or whoever, they out of control in school. Then I think back to when I was in school and I wasn't an A student, obviously. You already know the vibes, you know what I'm saying? But the parents don't take no accountability, and they fail to recognize the role that they play. That's all this is about. When you see most people upset, you see them mad, they like, damn. They running from it, they dreading it, because it's damn, nobody want to be told that, we got a lot of bullshit with us. Somewhere along the way, we have lost our way. Shaming is gone. And, before, yesteryear, if you will, you can do something in the neighborhood, and before you get home, 4 or 5 adults already is on your ass. Like, yo, I'm going to tell your moms or your pops, and you get off work and woo. Y'all not going to be doing that over here. We kind of lost that. We lost a lot of things, definitely self-respect, you know what I'm saying? And so when he pointed out, or somebody pointed out, some people was like, what the Kevin saying is it's not what he's saying is not true. It's just how he's saying it. Well, I thought we was in adults. I thought, you never post a hold nothing in, you post a check niggas. It's a Jada reference, Never hold nothing in, you post a check niggas. So what are we doing? Are we saying, we got to stand on code, or we got to stand on this? One, we got to take accountability. That's like I was showing y'all in the last video on B McFly on Instagram. He wearing a clown uniform, and he I'm in my 40s, but I want to hang with the kids. I'm in my 40s, but I live with my baby moms. I'm in my 40s, but I'm still hanging with, pointing out a lot of the flaws with a lot of the men that's in their early 40s, mid 40s.
second childhood on some Nas shit. You know what I mean? Pointing out women still in the street yakety yakking like she was 12. You know what I mean? Doing the most. Fronting like you do well, but nothing in your bank account. It's a lot of that online. It's a lot of that. People fronting and, putting on the Ritz, if you will, for people that really don't give a fuck about them. So I don't think that he was wrong. I think people are just mad and they outraged because, the truth is ugly. You know what I mean? A pretty truth or ugly lie. You know what I mean? Y'all want to keep hearing, what makes you feel good, but the truth and the reality is a lot of those people, that he's talking about do got one up on us. And I often speak on the channel about how we the caucus of we the walking dead. Everybody come get a piece. You know what I mean? All other cultures and ethnicities, they come get a piece. All that daddy green pizza and all that shit don't fly nowhere. You don't see that shit nowhere. That shit only in The Last Dragon in Harlem in the movie. You're not going to no other places seeing no black Chinese and no pizzerias and all that. You're not going to really see that. You know what I'm saying? And like Wu-Tang said, my seeds go with his seeds, marry his seeds. That's how we keep Wu-Tang on money. That's how we keep Wu-Tang money all up in the family. You got to keep the money circulating. You got to work together. As opposed to fuck them niggas out, you know what I mean? Everything is no new friends and fuck niggas. And I get it, all skin color ain't the right color. You know what I mean? People be perpetrating like they really with you and they really not. But that's up for you to, to sift through the bullshit and decipher, who you gonna let in the circle. You know what I mean? Like Jada said, that's why I only do shit with niggas I know. That's why an outside nigga can't fuck up my flow. But, Dr. Claude already talked about, different people coming to this country, et cetera, you know what I mean? And us being, dropping to the lower class, to the lower of the lower, unless we start banding together. That's just what it's going to be. But I don't find nothing wrong with what he said because I'd be the first to raise my hand like, nah, I was wrong, XYZ. I gotta hold that down. I'm not really one to point the finger and, put the onus on other people. I look at what I did. And that's what a lot of people don't do. They don't look in the mirror at, what they did. So that's my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comment. But it's your guy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in. Popovich TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling. Back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid.